Okay, so the next to the last rule on how to beat Google at search is to remember why Google is great at search, and that is they keep it very simple. And you have to do this, or they will just beat you eventually. So when you come to SetJam, I hope it's pretty obvious. This is a little bit messier than I'd like, but I think there's some reasons we did what we did. But foremost is the search box, right? And we added some TV shows here, some series and some movies, just because we wanted you to understand that we are a video site and that we do have full-length content. But besides that, it's basically a search box, right? So let's type in our favorite 30 Rock. We're going to select it, and once again, in the results returning exactly what you want, right? Every episode, only the full episodes, listed from first to last. Extra information is hidden, that you can roll over. Simple tabs to just definitely, define for what you need to do here. And of course, links to start playing this stuff immediately. Let's take a look at Google Video. They have a very similar sort of layout here. They have the search box up top. They show you some popular stuff. Once again, because we have a limited corpus, like we followed in one of the earlier rules, we can actually show you TV series and movies as our suggested stuff. Here you get like, Motorola Droid mixed with, Halloween music, whatever, right? So, their stuff's a little more complicated just because they have a larger corpus. And then obviously we're going to go do this. And it's pretty good. Once again, their generic ordering kind of hurts them. Their generic search term results display. I don't think it's really clear what the episodes are or what you're looking to watch. Let's have some other garbage here. Like, why have this video over here that is like, this video cannot be played here? That is ludicrous. My favorite one, though, here to show how to beat Google, or to at least make sure you don't lose to Google because you are not simple, is Clicker, which is this $8 million funded competitor of ours, and way more. And obviously, we only have $50,000 here. But you come here and it's like, okay, so first and foremost is this big video of this weird Batman dude, which I don't really care about. And then I love this thing. There's this shows by title, right? Like, in case you want to click on a letter. And I understand this is, in case you're using your remote control, but it's just a little bit overthought, I think. And then sure, shows by category, whatever. See all the categories, shows by media, and then down at the bottom, you have your suggested searches. By the way, suggested search Windows 7. I don't know. Maybe that's what you're looking for, right? So, we finally get over here and we do our 30 Rock. And remember, I do like their autocomplete here. It's very similar to ours. But then you get to the results and there's nothing to watch here. Where's my shows? They say, and once again, they don't realize that there's 60-some episodes available online. They think there are 3. And that's cool. They tell me that up top. That's important information. Some description about the show. If I typed in 30 Rock, I pretty much know what 30 Rock is. I'd really like to see the episodes. They've got related searches, whatever. They've got their episodes. You've got to scroll down to see them. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but it kind of is, right? So if you're doing search, keep it simple. When you return your results, return the stuff that people actually care about. Return the shows, the links. Let's get to watching TV.